Well, welcome back. This is our third live stream of the Thames Valley Secondary School Finals coming to you from Waihi. That sun has come on through as well, and let's hope it hangs around for the final, the third final for today, which is the under 15 final Passey Cup, Mercury Bay Area School, Waihi College under 15s. Joining me in commentary is Ross Cooper. Hey Ross, how are you, mate? All good?
I'm really good. That was a great game, the last game. This game will be interesting. Both these teams have had very strong seasons. Waihi College have a few injuries from training, so 17 is out. Jaden Karu, is it?
Yep.
He's out, and Tishan Field, and Braden Greer, and Tui
Sounds Tui, yeah, he's out.
Yeah, he's out as well. So interesting.
So just quickly going through these teams: Waihi College under 15, Joseph Frew. Also Aston Mathers comes in there. CJ Smith is the captain for the team. Lucas Lebage.
Yep.
In there as well, Kieran Marshall, Tyler Thompson, Savant Selwyn, Harper Crawford, Keith Ainsley, Max Baker, Isatola Hiliati, Jackson Walker, Cullen Ropiha, Dominic Valtia, Will Baker, Aaron Barlow, and we'll get the rest through to you. So that's how the Waihi team will roll out. So Mercury Bay, just quickly going through them. Finn Rosewarne, Brody Springer, Tayshawn, George Waterhouse, Dylan Green, Bryn Corley, Kaya Fordman, Tyrese Meld, Marcel Campbell, Taylor Wahlberg, Jacob Mikowski, Riley Jackman, Jamie Stevenson, Daniel Wilson, Kovic Ehrlich, Colville Green are your starting 15. In the reserves there will be Quinn Gibson, David McGeekin, Daniel Thompson Hudig, Jack Williams, Kevin Zhu, Jacob Corley and Bill Leaper. Refereeing today's game for this final is Aaron Miller, and on the side controlling the AR will be Stu Pinney, and Wayne Berry is Waihi, and the red and black make their way out onto their their field, their home patch, Waihi Athletic Rugby Field. Here we go, Marcus thinking he's calling a boxing fight or something like that. We're used to hearing let's get ready to rumble. He's excited as Marcus here at the rugby field.
Builds a bit of atmosphere.
It does, because like we spoke about last time we did the finals here, Ross, no spectators, they're on the outside. The atmosphere isn't there like it would traditionally be in secondary school finals. Everyone that represents their school gets all their supporters, and you just feel the atmosphere of these youngsters around. But hey, it is what it is. In these times, and enjoying the live stream thanks to our best broadcasting, and here's the haka.
It's interesting, isn't it? The weather's still playing quite a difficult part in this game. The winds come up, and it's Waihi have got the advantage of the wind in the first half, so they'll be busy trying to get field position, get early points. Both these teams have very good records this year, Rino. So look for an open sort of game. I'm pretty sure that both teams will look to score tries and move the ball around.
Getting ready to get kicked off underway by the first side, Max Baker for Waihi on the line. Here we go. This is the start, the live stream of the third final for today. Big day here in Waihi, and the game's getting ready to get underway. Easy kick off now. Well done. Ooh. Right down there to the number 8 from Mercury Bay, Marcel Campbell. Well taken actually above his head, and he's taken up to the 22 now. Settles things down for Mercury Bay at the half. Picking up is Taylor Wahlberg. Flicking out now to their back line, moving into the centre period. Back to the number 7 who's out there is Tyrese Meld with the white headgear on, making his way slowly to the 22. Halfback picks up there is Taylor Wahlberg. Number 8, big strong rangy runner by the look of him is Marcel Campbell. Wahlberg out to Mikowski at first 5, and the number 11 tried to get away from his opposition was Riley Jackman, but tackled there by Waihi. Well turned over by Waihi as well. Look, they're going to get it back to their halfback, to Keith Ainsley, who wants to bring this out wide, and out wide it comes to the big boys out there with the no number jersey. So I do apologise. Ross might know who that young man is out there with the no jersey. Cullen Ropiha ran up there, but
must be a prop, isn't it?
Yeah, will be a prop.
Joseph Few, I presume. it's interesting there, you know, once again, Mercury Bay moved the ball and maintained it for quite a while, but turned it over. Mistakes in this wind is, you know, it's not easy. They need to come a little bit closer in the backs, maintain that passing accuracy, and cut out those unforced errors.
Yep, the wind has picked up as we see the half-tailer Wahlberg getting ready to pass into, well, set into the scrum, I would say, move it into the scrum. But yeah, the referee just wants to control it here, as well as young Aaron Miller, who's got control of the game over the next 70 odd minutes. And scrum settles. Wahlberg puts in, but a big strong push here by the boys from Waihi, but picked up by their number 8 Marcel Campbell, who wants to run it off. And yeah, a little mistake there by the number 6 who couldn't hold the ball, Kyo Fordman, who accidentally knocked it on as well. So with, the ref blows it. Scrum time again.
Yeah, the wind just took the ball away from him, didn't it? And once again, an unforced error. So perhaps Mercury Bay just need to hold the ball, take the tackle, set it up, and go down the tram lines. But they're only young, so they looked to run it that time. Didn't work. Waihi ball. Be interesting to see how the scrum holds up and the accuracy. Ooh, what was that for?
It's coming on the side there, has this, so it's going to be a tap by Keith Ainsley at half there. Good little tap there, moving it out now to the back line, out to Max Baker, who wants to move it out.
CJ Smith, is it CJ Smith? Yes, the captain. Good pick and go there, strong player, good on his feet, quick ball.
Out wide to Cullen Ropiha, who runs strong to push off his first play. He's got through. Try. Yeah, it's a good try. That's the first try to Cullen Ropiha for Waihi.
Again, Reno, I talk about tactics. You know, quick play there from CJ Smith, made real good ground, 4 or 5 good steps, laid the ball back quickly, ball gone out of that contact zone. So really smart play. Something they needed to do was start well, because they have the advantage of a very strong wind behind them.
Just a big shout out to Cullen's family, who's mostly on board watching this as well. But Jay Cutter, who's not out there playing, and Jaden, his family member as well, not out there playing. So to Kim and the family and his brothers, I saw his little brother Cullen's down here, the younger brother on the sideline, running up and down here before. So good try there for Cullen and his family, who's watching this, no doubt streaming and live in Te Kuiti or here in Waihi. Here's the conversions getting lined up. Wind blows it over for Max Bacon. Here he goes, right through the middle, just like that. Brings back shade memories of Ross kicking back in the day. So just as easy as that.
I don't think so, my friend.
A couple of steps back there and just walked up and melted the free. Mind you, just had to give it a little tap. You got the wind behind you.
Got the strong wind. Great work though there from Waihi. Now it'll be interesting to see how Mercury Bay handle this little bit of pressure. They'll need to get the kick-off and get field position, but at this stage the wind is very strong. I have to acknowledge CJ Smith there. He's got a great rugby pedigree and a great rugby family. Max Smith played for Waihi in the final not so long ago. That is his brother for Waihi. So big call out to the Smith family.
Good kick off there by Colville Green for Mercury Bay, the fullback, but a little knock on there by Waihi at the moment. We're going to have another scrum under the direction and control of Aaron Miller for this game. Yeah, the wind's picked up a little bit.
Just took the ball away from the Waihi player that was going to catch the ball, died on him, and eventually a knock on. So little things, turned the ball over. Mercury Bay have got the ball back.
Good to see a good crowd. The home locals from Waihi come down to support their team in the final here as well. They're all behind us and sitting over the other side. So yeah, by the fence there, doing what they got to do is Mercury Bay. Mercury Bay spins down their back line. Oh, that's a good run up there.
Ooh, that was a bit harsh.
But the fullback Colville Green just got caught there as well. But the centre ran up then was Daniel Wilson. Good strong run, hit hard as well.
Once again with the ball, they'll ping it into the corner here. I'm picking and look to manipulate it from here. Bit lateral there, the Mercury Bay boys with their passing. Nobody punched onto the ball, and they need to punch onto it to make yardage.
Alright, just as we wait for the ball, just to get retrieved there as well. No other ball down here, so we just got the one ball at the moment at this stage. Yeah, we'll get it back here and we'll get the play underway as well. That is the captain for Waihi, CJ Smith, gets the ball, gets ready to throw it in. Does CJ? Let's see how this goes. Right in front of us, directly in front of the line. Wow, that's a good take there. Well done by the number 8, Harper Crawford, who clean take at the front. Cullen Ropiha running straight back up, nearly runs into the ref just about, but hit strong. Well tackled by Mercury Bay. He felt that one, did the first fire from Mercury Bay. Jacob Mikowski of Cullen Ropiha. Number 8 settles down for Waihi, Harper Crawford, and a penalty.
They're not quite getting their support players into the physical contact work, and Mercury Bay got their hands on the ball. Waihi didn't let the ball go, so penalty.
Here we go, the number 30 in the centre there wants to spread it out wide out to the number 7 of Tyrese Meld, who they're playing advantage now. Meld got the ball in hand now, moves it out to the number 14 on the wing is Kovic Erlich, but referee brings it back.
I'll go and find out who that chooses just to check.
Just settling down the game at the moment with a scrum feed coming up very soon for the Waihi team. So we'll have Keith Ainsley hand the ball back over to Mercury Bay because Waihi accidentally knocked it on there. So we're going to have Taylor Wahlberg feed the scrumming. So things will move along there out to the back line. I think with the no numbers, Aaron, I would guess. Yes, it's Aaron Barlow by the sounds of it. So Aaron Barlow is the guy that's in the front row there. He's out on the back line there. Good little tackle there by the number 6 for Waihi, Tyler Thompson. They want to move it out wide to the number 7 out here, Tyrese Meld, who stays out in the white headgear for Mercury Bay. Runs back in, and a good tackle there by Tyler Thompson, but a penalty over the top. Unlucky young man, good run there from Mercury Bay, but Waihi gets the ball back, and here'll be another kick for another line out coming up.
Yeah, good technique there again. Support players for the Mercury Bay boys just a little bit slow in getting to the breakdown. Waihi players, hands on the ball, all rights to the ball, so that'll be something that Mercury Bay will need to work on going through this game. Another line out on the 22 for CJ to throw into. They need to secure the ball from this line out and see what happens.
Settling down, I would guess it's going to go to the front again. Looking at this, maybe a Harper Crawford right there in the middle, exactly the same replay out to Ainsley, who wants to feed it out to his backline. Baker's got it now. Let's move it out to not quite. He gets held up there by the number 13, Daniel Wilson. Good strong front up tackle there. Baker lets it go now out to CJ. CJ's got the ball at the moment. Down to ground, Ainsley's going to pick it up, move it back out to Baker, out to Rupiha, not quietly, would have been a short pass, but not to be.
Ooh,
yep, interesting penalty, and it's going to be a tap. Max Baker, tap, eager to go. Yeah, Keith Ainsley has it now, he taps it, gives it to Ashton Mathers, who wants to run forward as well, and Ainsley gets it back out to Baker, to the number 8 Harper Crawford, and there we go, lost it. And
yeah, a little bit of inaccurate work there at the physical stuff at the breakdown, not controlling the ball, not taking your time, and it's knock on turnover, vital turnover to Mercury Bay, and they'll look to clear their line. Equally for Waihi, Rino, the wind is very strong, and they're turning the ball over unnecessarily. They'll need to build some points if this wind keeps up.
That very strong wind, so it's going to be a big kick here if Mercury are going to kick this out. The first fire getting ready to take this, but no, that number 8 picks it up there, and I think makes a bit of a hash by the looks of it, but he's all right. Marcel Campbell, hopefully he can control this Ross, and look, they're going to spread it out wide, they're going to run it out. Obviously realising kicking into the wind's going to be a bit tough from where they are at the moment, but picked up by Cullen Rupiha.
Yeah, careless mistake there. He was mile offside. Referee picked it up, and Mercury Bay can truck it on up through the big fellas again just to maintain the ball and eat time out of the clock. No, they're going to go for a line out.
Here we go. Line out, Colville Green to fine touch, and he does.
Ooh,
The wind is picking up here in Waihi. It's getting a bit cold. I'll be wanting to bring this out wide or make some yardage down the field. Let's get back into the Waihi zone. Looking nearly at the 22, just about trying to run it out and looking like, oh, there we go. Unfortunately for the number 8, Marcel Campbell. But they get it back, Mercury Bay do. Tyrese Mound with the ball, but hands it to his fullback Colville Green, who wants to find touch. We're going to make our way up to Waihi. Whether we get to halfway is another story. At the wind, not quite.
Good tactics. Kick the ball right over the fence into the crowd on the far side of the fence, and once again eats up time from the clock. Interesting here that Mercury Bay have maintained the ball for a while, but a couple of mistakes that haven't helped their execution, and the same with the Waihi boys. They're without the ball you can't do much, and Mercury Bay have got it back.
Yeah, right out there to their number 8, Marcel Campbell running forward. Might have been Kaya Fordman actually who ran there. Was Kaya Fordman, a good strong run there by the number 6.
Ooh, running in front, mate.
There we go, the number 6 Tyler Thompson running there for Waihi, going strong, but we're going to get the halfback Taylor Walberg pick it up, throw it out to number 6 of Kaya Fordman, looking out wide. Number 12 is running real fast as Jamie Stevenson, but out in the touch they go, but the referee is blowing up, bring it back, another penalty.
Difficult conditions for these players today. The wind is very strong, straight down the ground, Reno, affecting the handling of both these teams. Both these teams are brilliant at running the ball and scoring tries, so it'll be interesting to see who settles down and maintains the ball the best.
Mercury Bay getting ready to throw the line out here. The captain for the team, Brody Springer, getting ready to settle his team down into the halfway line. Going to go to the front, I would guess there is the front there with number 7 Tyrese Meld taking the line out, but the numbers game there called by the referee, and just a couple of those little mistakes early into the game. It's only 13 minutes into it with Waihi. Callum Ropiha scoring the try there, 7-0 at the moment to Waihi. Talking to Waihi, young Keith Ainsley getting ready to feed the scrum here as well, the little halfback, the number 9. Looking like some constructive little words there said by the referee.
Water carrier or a medic, can you please return to the subs area? There are a lot of people in high business that aren't looking like water carriers or carrying medic bags. So if you're not carrying water or a medic bag, please return to the sub bench.
There we go, Angie, good strong scrum there, hold strong there for Waihi, feeds it out to Baker, then Callum Ropiha running strong up the middle, good step coming on, good fend too of Meld, and he's going to go and run through the middle of the young Callum Ropiha is going in for a second try, outstanding try by the centre Callum Ropiha for Waihi.
The number 13 Waihi College's Callum Ropiha.
Yeah, excellent run there.
He's into it, Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus is right in it. Excellent run there. To be fair, I think, not that I know much about back play, but the back defence was a little bit wayward there. Yeah. They didn't really attack the runner with the ball, did they? He just waltzed through the gap and sprinted away. Dangerous to drop, nearly dropping the ball with one hand, I suppose. I'm like to see backs when they're scoring a try to score the ball with both hands on the ball. It's too easy to drop it. But Max has got a good kick here. See, interesting to see if it goes over, and it does.
It does, down there. Max Baker, so 14-0.
And another conversion there to number 10, Max Baker.
With 20 minutes ago in this half of the first half, so 14-0 Max Baker, 2 tries to Cullen Ropiha for Waihi as well. Hit the back in there, set up as Waihi, Mercury Bay running to the halfway, lifting their heads up. They just got to keep going, the boys in the blue, and if they need to score next, they have to. They've got no choice but to score next if they want to stay in the game. Here we come back to halfway, getting ready to start this game off. Does the fullback Colville Green run it all the way to the halfway. Here's his team waiting for him to kick off. A couple of bounces on the ground, and we're underway again. Keith Ainsley grabs the ball from the kickoff. The little man out into CJ, their captain, running strong up the middle as well. Settles down. Ainsley's going to pick up from the bottom. Baker, good strong run there from, of course, the number 8 Harper Crawford. Good kick there down the field. Why not use the wind? Baker says, let's get out of here. Let's get down in their territory. Picked up by Colville Green, the fullback. He wants to run back. Good jump over the tackle of the number 12 from Waihi. Jackson Walker as well. Picked up by Wahlberg out to Mikowski. He passes on to their tall centre, Daniel Wilson, who's had a strong little start so far. Wahlberg picks up Mikowski, spreads it out wide, misses a player out to Kyo Fordman, who picks up now, and the ball goes back the other way. Good run here, good chase by Lucas LeBeige, but not to be. Referee blows it up. Let's bring the play back here, boys.
Yeah, he knocked that on in the tackle, the Waihi boy. Mercury Bay seemed to create an easy overlap on the outside, and often Waihi slip across a bit late with the defensive line, but they've done it all year. They mark up strongly on the inside and leave the outside exposed a little bit, but that's their pattern, and they try and stop the ball getting out wide. But that time it was just a slight handling mistake and knocked the ball on.
Picked up by the number 8 there, Marcel Campbell from the scrum. He's running out to the line, but comes back in with Meld, who wants to bring it back in. Tyrese Meld, let's come back into play here. Wahlberg looking for the ball, the halfback, and it's a penalty to Mercury Bay. Green runs in. We're going to see the sideline here with Colville Green wanting to find touch just to slow things down in the 18th minute of this third final today. We've got one more big game a bit later on today for the Coulter Cup between Hauraki Plains and Paidal. Brought back in, well done by the number 4 for Waihi, Lucas LeBeige. Grabbed the ball, didn't find touch to Colville Green. And a penalty. Mercury Bay. Let's have another go, Colville. Let's see if you find touch this time, mate.
Yeah, not a good execution of a good kick there. He missed touch, so he needs to just shorten his distance and make sure the ball goes out, Reno. That's better.
Well done, Colville. Well done. They'll be clapping. Yes, he's found touch. Let's get to the line out. He moves back out to his fullback position and getting ready to throw it in by Brodie Springer, the captain for Mercury Bay. Well tapped on there by Mercury Bay. Let's spread this across. Let's move it out to the prop. Taisha and George Waterhouse has a big strong run. Wahlberg wants to get back to the half, but picked up by, of course, the guy with the no juicy number, Aaron Barlow, who's come in there really strong up front. Number 8 taps and goes Marcel Campbell. Let's get it out wide. Look, the captain's running out right as Springer. He offloads it to Meld. Is Meld going to get over there? Does the white headgear get over the try line? Not quite. The ball is brought up short. Picked up by Wahlberg. Let's move it out the other side now, Mercury Bay does. There goes the centre of Wilson, Daniel Wilson, running strong to the middle of the field now. And a penalty. Penalty for Waihi. Relief, the boys in black would say.
Both teams are not executing the clearance from the ruck particularly well, and the tackle player is not releasing the ball that time. They're
going to tap and run. We've seen it all day and all in the first 2 games as well. You would have thought with the win kick would have been the way to go, but these youngsters just want to run. As the number 8 takes it to ground, Harper Crawford for Waihi, get it back out the other side. Kalamurupia, he's going to run all day. Well, inside pass, unfortunately lost by Max Baker there as well. Picked up by the number 8 out to the winger, Riley Jackman, who has a bit of pace, but quite just gets tackled there by Lucas DeBeige for Waihi.
Great tackle by number 4 there, yeah. Lucas. He hung on by the jersey, got dragged along the ground. Surprising to see Waihi running that ball out when a kick can do it quite easily, but they've played that way all year. Both teams actually always like to run with the ball. Back in my day as a big forward, Reno, you wouldn't want that. You just kick it long and waddle up to the... honestly.
Especially when you got the wind behind you, get down there, let's go play in their territory. But these young ones these days just want to play a full-on running game.
And it's great to watch, isn't it? It's, the endeavour is fantastic.
Just right across the field too, in all their positions, all these young ones just want to play. And Hey, in this kind of circumstances with rugby, we're here today in Waihi with the finals. They're out to the first side, second five, move out to Wilson into the centre. He wants to get it out to young Riley Jackman. Flick it back into Wilson. Rupia just about has him, but chased across is the number 12 Jackson Walker for Waihi. Waihi get it back out to Max Baker, who's going to sprint this out wide. Well done from the little man there. Run straight, mate. Let's go straight. Max Baker said, let's straighten this game up. Let's get in the middle. Let's get it back out to Keith Ainsley, who wants it out there. Flicks it out to Brewer. Aaron Brewer running up strong. Oh no, that's the number 1 of Joseph Frew. Big strong run there by Joseph up to the middle. And a penalty. This time I reckon it'll be a kick. I reckon it'll be a kick.
We'll see.
Oh no, look at this.
Oh yeah, he's going to know.
He's going to run it again. There we go. They've been doing it all day, and the
good
Ashton Mathers run strong. Delivery. Baker moves it out to Barlow. Has a good strong run. This Barlow sets it back there for Ainsley to pick it up, and he'll want to move it out. Looks a bit messy at the moment there, but a penalty. Third time lucky kick. Nah, they're going to run. Yeah, he's going to tap and run. Where's the big fellas?
Here we go. Oh. Must be.
Yeah, Aaron Miller wants to have a chat to their captain. That's a few penalties Mercury Bay has given in the last few minutes. So Brody Springer, go talk to your teammates and a bit of discipline, and we'll have a good game of rugby.
Yeah, the Waihi boys are saying line them up.
Yeah,
So the big boppers are going to perhaps run here, but honestly, with the wind behind them, it's quite strong. They should just nick it into the corner and build from a line out. But as you keep saying, Reno, they love running the ball, both these teams, and it's great to see. I think the wingers,
you know what, they've got no intention of kicking this. No, Ainsley's hanging around there. They're going to tap a run. They're going to give it to
the
either
big
Brewer
boppers. Here they
Frew.
go.
Yeah, it is Brewer.
Oh,
Barlow, sorry, Aaron Barlow running up there. And that's the unfortunate thing that happens. If you kicked it down the field, you would have been down in the 22, I would guess, and would have had a different outcome. But now Colville Green gets a chance. He's going to tap it. He ain't going to run it either. Let's get it out. Let's play running game of rugby, which you all love to watch on the live stream of the Thames Valley Secondary School finals. A big run there by Meld, who's had a good game for Mercury Bay to date. Tyrese Meld playing very strong out there. Wahlberg picks up, move it out to their number 6 of Kyo Fordman, who wants to run back in. Wahlberg gets it out to their first 5, Mikowski as well, moving out wide here, out to the number 8. Number 14 is going to get a good run here, is Kovac Erlich, but held up there and he's lost the ball as well. Young Kovac Erlich, unfortunately, young man. As I said, in the goal.
Yeah, as I said before, Mercury Bay have got an ability to create an overlap on the outside and stretch the defence there, and it was unfortunate again, a knock on. I think it was quite honestly ripped out by Waihi, but that's okay. So turnover again. We're playing a bit of rugby in the middle of the park here, aren't we? We're not sort of getting down to the red zone. So it'll be interesting to see if they kick this time. I'm sure they won't.
No, they won't.
Maybe if we say they won't kick, they might.
They'll do the opposite.
Very strong wind, isn't it, at the moment?
It is picked up right now. I wonder if Max Baker realises, look, Ainsley's going to throw it out to him. Is he going to put the big kick right into the corner? And he does. There he goes.
He's been listening to you, Rino.
He's been listening. There he goes. Had to do it. How does the bounce go? Doesn't set it right for Colville Green, but a good little run. But well done. Well done out to the winger, out to Jackman. Riley Jackman with a good run. Look at that. Max Baker, next time don't listen to us till we tell you to kick it. Look what happens, Ross.
Yeah, no, but you got to give credit there. It was an unusual bounce and he counter-attacked brilliantly. And if I had a criticism of Waihi, they didn't put the big chase in.
No.
And he took advantage of the fact that the line of defence wasn't chasing up together, and he spotted a gap and beautiful try under the post, which will close it right up now.
Yep, just over 10 minutes to go. Yeah, 7-point game at the moment. So,
well, if he gets the kick over, Rino.
Yeah, you should do.
He should. It's right in front. Great try, great vision, great confidence to have a crack like that, and very, very pleasing to see. Not so good on the D line for Waihi.
No, not good at all. No. You'll get this one through, does young Colville Green, I would guess. No problems at all. Right down the middle. Well, 7-point ball game. Earlier on, 2 tries to Callum Ropiha for Waihi the centre. Some good tries by him, and an extra, well, just an excellent good try there from Mercury Bay as well for the winger. Great try there from Riley Jackman. And hey, we got a bit of a ball game, 7 points with only 9.5 minutes to go, and we're heading to half time. A slow walk back by the boys from Waihi. They want to eat a bit of time up. And
interesting, great response from the Scotsmen's grandstand over there. Outside the ground, if you see it on the replay, the boys put up the grandstand, and fantastic to see people coming up and watching
in front of the kicker.
Yeah, bad mistake.
Yeah, a couple of little mistakes falling into Waihi's game at this stage. Just need to take control of this. It's half time looms, and they need to go in front with the wind behind them, especially 7 points in front.
They've just dropped their concentration a little bit, Waihi, and Mercury Bay are feeding off that. So a good scrum here, middle of the paddock. It'll be interesting to see which way they go. They'll definitely run it from here. Options both sides, so it'll be interesting to see. There's a overlap here on the where we're standing on our side, whether they use it or not or go the other way.
And the Wildberg is going to go the opposite way. There's the Mikowski runs the opposite way there into the fullback green. There Culver Green runs up to the line, hits the line as well, but then loses it. Just a little mistake there. Keith Ainsley got the ball in hand now, the halfback for Waihi. He's ready to get the boys on the scrum, and yeah, Max is directing his back line out there, Waihi. So this will be interesting. I'm not going to say what Max will do most probably here in case something doesn't work out right.
We won't say. Last time he kicked it, he got burnt, so we won't offer. I suggest he does the same thing.
I do too when I look at it, looking at the big space in front of us here, Ross.
Yeah,
so
but
well fed by Ainsley. Pick it up from at the scrum there. Let's get it out to Baker. Which way is he going to go?
Was on to go down the blind side from that scrum too. Ooh,
wow, good tackle. Well done. Well tackled on Rupiha by the number 12 of Jackson. Of Jamie Stevenson. That was well done. There we go with the number 8 making some good yards. Harper Crawford up the middle. Ainsley picks up, moves it out to the back line, and the number 7 of Savannah Selwyn runs it. Oh, there we go, just little things like that, but a penalty. Very lucky Waihi. Aaron Miller, the ref says blow the whistle, penalty time. Ainsley's got in hand. We know they're going to run it here, and here we go again. Another running action by Waihi. CJ's running up the middle there. Captain is CJ Smith. Very slow but strong run, and another penalty. Hands in there again by Mercury Bay. Just a bit of discipline for the boys in blue here is the benches in the half time. Another 7 odd minutes, 35-minute halves the game today. Out to Baker, moving it out to Jackson Walker, moving out to the number 6. A good tackle there on Tyler Thompson. Well tackled there. Taken care of was the number 6.
Oh, that's slightly high. Put the knee down, boy.
Still driving with his legs. Waihi pushing forward. Going to do the little short yards as the number 6 running up there is Tyler Thompson for Waihi. Getting it back. They're going to get it back. They're going to pick and go here. Here they go. Well done. Keep driving using the leg power. That's the captain. And he's lost it. Lost it as CJ Smith into the hands of Mercury Bay.
Carrying the ball a little bit high that time. Into contact, lost the ball, but you can see the endeavours there going down the short side, which is a good option in this wind. But now it's going to be a big scrum from Waihi and Mercury Bay here. Rino will have to lock the scrum up and clear their line, so the pressure's on.
Well, I'm looking at this, I'm looking like the Mercury Bay boys, Ross, they're going to run it out. They are looking like they're going to run it out. He obviously with their wind and they've set up themselves. The scrum's strong by Waihi, good scrum by Waihi. Yep, they are going to run out from in their in goal, really. Coach's nightmare, but Wilson. But Daniel Wilson has the big run in the middle, but out wide. Oh, ball in hand. Is he going to get through? Does he play the advantage ref? He is going to let it carry on here. He's held him up though. He's strong as the young Lucas LeBeige. But held up there, looking good at the moment. Advantage to the Waihi team. And look, this is it. He's had enough as a referee. A yellow card's going to come here. And I've spoken to you before, Brody Springer, your captain, and enough is enough. He didn't roll away from it. So someone is going to go spend 10 minutes in the bin, and it is one of the boys from the Bay.
Yeah, to be fair, the referee has warned them, and then there's been multiple penalties, so it was going to come at this stage. 30 minutes on the clock. The big bop is going again.
Yeah, the big strong
Oh,
one there.
very close.
Very close. He must be right on the line there at the moment. So Mercury Bay down to
Try time.
try. Well done. I think that was the captain.
Yeah,
I'd
he's
say
doing
the
well,
captain,
CJ.
Lucas, CJ Smith. Well done, CJ.
At the moment, he's doing some very good work taking the ball up, and his leg power is quite impressive, isn't it? He goes into contact and he makes 3 or 4 yards post contact, and usually gets the ball to the ground. He didn't down here on the left hand side of the ground before, but a very good try. They needed that, Reno.
Yep.
17-19 with the kick to come, so well taken, and the wind is still here, but it's not as strong as it was a few minutes ago, and the sun's come out again. It's lovely.
One of those days, some blue sky around here in Waihi. It's good to see, and hey, you know, it's finals footy, as I mentioned. As we head in halftime very soon, we still have another big game coming up. This is the Coulter Cup, the first 15 championship final. Hauraki Plains College, Tidal College going head to head. That game coming to you live at 1:45. Max Baker kicks it in, and didn't kind of strike it right. He wouldn't be happy with that, but it's what it is, and the scoreline remains 19-7. 3.5 minutes to go as we head into half time. Here comes the AR making his way to the halfway. Stu Pinney sucking in the big ones. Go on, Stu, there
what
he
a
is.
Great athlete he
Look
is.
at him.
He loves the camera.
There he is, eh? Good on you, Stu.
Great to see the referees supporting secondary school rugby though, and it's awesome to see these young referees coming through. If you want to take up refereeing, it's a good thing to do post rugby if you're a senior player.
There we go, picked up by the number 7 Waihi, Savant Selwyn, running up to the middle, running straight back to the halfway. If you can get there, 10 metre line at the moment. Well fed back. Ainsley to Baker, out to Ropia. He wants to run. Flicks it out to the winger, who's actually finally going to have some running time. First time we've called his name today is Isatola Hiliati. Big space out here. Are they going to kick it, or they're going to run it, these young fellas, Ross? You would have kicked it in your day, but
Most probably I
there
wouldn't
we
have
go.
kicked it, but
There we go.
they're lucky to
it's
get a
penalty.
penalty, but
Discipline, Mercury Bay. He'll throw another yellow card at you, mate.
Yeah.
So watch yourselves. Control yourself. If you want to get back in the game, it's a 12-point difference. And Keith Ainsley ready to tap it as he has been doing all day, and he's going to pop it up there and flick it out to the back line. Max Baker ships it out to Jackson Walker, who moves it on to Aaron Barlow out on the back line there as well. Picked up driving for 1 off. Oh, well turned over there by Mercury Bay, picked up by the
big
COVID
over
Ullage.
here.
They flick it out wide. Well step, there we go, get it out wide, they'll be in again, they keep going. The little fullback is going to get across, no, not quite. Yeah, their fans from Mercury Bay are saying get it out wide, and he's tried to do the flick around behind the person past, it didn't come off. Knock on.
Just getting a little scrappy here, isn't
Yeah,
it, at the
it
moment?
is.
Because I just admire their endeavour, but sometimes when there's a couple of minutes to go before the half-time break, you just use your brain, slow it down, control the ball, and control the pace of the game, and eat the clock out until half-time. But we can't tell them what to do, can we,
not
Reno?
these
They
young
love
ones.
running with it, and both teams have been known this year. They're great. Both teams are great attacking teams, and they love to throw the ball around, and we're getting a pretty good example of an attacking mindset here today. Why he'll look to manipulate something here on the blind side, perhaps. I don't know. No, they're going across now to mark up. 3 on 2.
Yeah, you would think it would work out that way, but
No, we don't know
we
anything.
don't know. We don't. You know, with these young ones, he could just flick the other, come back inside. Here he goes.
Great scrum.
But it's a good scrum by Mercury Bay, held up there. Now he is going that way out to Max Baker. Is Max going to kick it? No, he's going to flick it out wide, right out to the winger who's been out there standing all day, and he's been tackled very strong as well. Has Isatola Hiliati bringing it back across now. Time for Aaron Barlow to run up to the middle, settle things down. Ainsley picks up to Baker. Let's get it out wide to their little fullback. Go, little man, Will Baker. Flicks it out further to the number 4, to the Lucas LeBay. She offloads again to Savant Selwyn. And he held on to it. Off the feet, there we go. Approaching half time here, Colville Green is going to kick it to the sideline. I would guess line out, then we'll go into possibility of the half, I would say. Mercury Bay reserves up and about, moving around, which is good. We're going to see some change play, I would guess, in the next half. But let's get the throw in here from the captain for Mercury Bay, from Brodie Springer. This will go to the front, I'm guessing. We'll take the front with Tyrese Melton. No, right back into the middle, makes a fool of me. Out to the back line. Let's move it out. Good dummy there. Not often you see the old dummy. Oh, big tackle there. Well done. Dummy there by Jacob Mikowski. Moving on back to the back line. Out there to the centre 12 of Jamie Stevenson, who wants to run. And it's a penalty. Well done, Waihi.
Time's up on the clock.
Yeah, they're going to tap a run. Kick. I thought they would have gone for 3 points. Is that Callum Rupiha? He's well contained there, well controlled, well done by the other centres opposite Daniel Wilson, and that is half time. Waihi thought about it. They may have slowed the game up, taken a penalty.
Well, yeah, it's not in their genes, is it? They're going to throw it around, but I think that was a careless mistake. They should have perhaps gone for the penalty. Might have been a little bit far out, but both teams are trying very hard. It'll be interesting to see if the wind maintains the intensity that we had through this first half, but both teams are within distance at each other. Straight after half time will be a very important session.
Yeah, the second half will be very important. The winner of this team will be going on through to a tournament, at a secondary school tournament. So good luck to both these teams. Look, we still got another 35 minutes to go, 19-7 here at half time. And don't forget, we still have the big game coming your way later on at 1:45, 1:45, which is Hauraki Plains College versus Potter College, playing for the Coulter Cup. That was presented way back in 1938 by Robert Coulter, who was a member of Parliament for Piako back in the day as well. So a bit of history there, and looking forward to the second half of this. We're going to take a bit of a break, and then we'll come back, Ross and myself, Rino, for the second half of this final for the Under 15 Championship final. Mercury Bay, Waihi College, Passey Cup online here, 19-7 to Waihi. Alright, we're back here live for the second 35 minutes of this final for the Under 15's final Passey Cup. Mercury Bay, Waihi. Mercury Bay getting ready to kick the game underway. 19-7 to Waihi. Halfway, and we just got on the way, and it's going to be picked up by the number 7 for Waihi, Savant Selwyn, who runs to run it back right smack there into the number 8, Marcel Campbell of Mercury Bay. So we're back into it, second half of this final for the Passey Cup. One of these teams, the victor of this final, will be heading on to a big tournament next week as well. Going to see another tap here by the halfback Keith Ainsley. Moves it out to Baker. Let's move it out to the number 8 there, Harper Crawford for Waihi. Ainsley wants it again out to Baker. Let's move it out to Rupiha. He moves it out to the Lucas on the side, Luca LeBage. A good fend off there as well. Is he going to keep going, the big man, number 4, and he wants to line it back there. Well picked up by Rupiha. Let's move it out to the number 6, Tyler Thompson, making some good yards up the middle. Goes down with the ball here. Ainsley's going to pick up out to Baker, then out to Rupiha. Yeah, Rupiha wants to straighten things up, go back up the middle. No one out there too far to throw, I would guess. And Ainsley picks it up again. Let's move it out. Baker sends it back into Jackson Walker, who runs across the field. Good tackle there by the 21 who's come on from Mercury Bay of Jacob Corley. There's a player replacement there as well, Jacob Corley on for Bay. Baker moves it out to the lock who's been standing out there, Lucas, and it's a good fend off on the fullback, Colville Green. Is he in? Or did he fall over himself? He got tackled by Casper, the ghost. So poor Lucas, yeah, unfortunately tripped over himself. Penalty, Waihi.
I'm not sure that guy is a lock. I think he's a winger, but they might have a few issues with jersey sizes. I'm not sure, but he runs like pretty fast, isn't he, number 4?
There we go. The number 2 runs hard as Aston Mathers running towards the line, but held up there. Let's go back.
Yeah, wasted opportunity there, but they still retain the ball. good exit strategy there. Used the touch line, put numbers in down that short side, and got out number 4. As you said, made a great run up the. He's going back out on the wing.
Yeah, and
so
the wing number 14's gone in. So they've turned it around. Dominic Valtier has gone in to lock, and Lucas Lebeige has actually come out on the wing. So yeah, 4 and 14. Only difference is the one, obviously in front of the other one, and they'll switch it around.
Makes it hard for us amateur commentators here, my friend.
Waihi on the back there by Ainsley. Waihi brings it out. Let's get it out. Ainsley wants this turned around. Let's have another go at the scrum there. The referee says.
Yeah, not settled, was it? The scrum was moving when the ball went in. I think the referee just needs to settle it down and make sure it's stable. Give a decent platform. The Mercury Bay boys got the hit on and kept it on, and then the ball was in with the scrum going backwards. Not necessarily a good option to put the ball in, but he needs to just take control of the scrum here. Number 4 would be interesting off a short ball, wouldn't it? Inside the first 5.
Yeah, right smack there. I can see where you could line up to. You can see the big guy Ainsley's picking. He's running around. Oh, he comes to a bit of a standstill. Kalama Ropia has been contained in the last few moments with tackling. Max Baker, is he going to run it through, put the head down and pin his ears back? Not quite being held up there by Mercury Bay. Picked up though and over. Well done. Well done. The try scorer, I'm guessing, was number 12, Jackson Walker.
Straight after half time to number 12, Jackson Walker.
Here we go, there was Jackson Walker scoring the try. As Marcus would say, he's having some fun across the other side of the field. Here we go, who let the dogs out? He's playing the sound as well. Kick to come by Max Baker, 24-7 here in Waihi. The cloud comes on through for our third final of today. Earlier victorious in the finals with the Alberry Cup. Te Aroha were too good for Hauraki Plains. Hell of a game in the first 15 play final between Mercury Bay and Whangawata. What a comeback by Whangawata. 1 point winners there to win the Alan Fisher Cup as Max Baker puts it right down the middle. We see 26-7.
Interesting kick, very low and hard, punched it into the wind, so went through the goalpost. That's the main thing. And once again, a very good opening stanza from Waihi. Points after half time were important. They got out of their 22. Number 4, long run up the sideline, built the phases, try time. So Mercury Bay got a bit of work to do. I'm sure they'll dig deep.
And now they're kind of confused us because number 14's gone back out on the wing and the number 4's going to the middle. Hey, they're out there, they're young fellas enjoying finals footy as their number 8 runs it back. Is he going to tap or push it down? He's going to run it out. He didn't want to put it down on the 22. Must have touched it, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Well, Mercury Bay, this is your advantage. You're right down there on the try line. Either number 8 had either touched it was Harper Crawford, or he didn't want to put it down and push a 22 dropout. I don't know what he did. So.
It obviously came from the coach's instructions at half time.
Run it
out
all day long. That's what the coaches tell you, just run all day long.
No, they wouldn't be happy with that decision, but that's okay.
He didn't realise
Young ones these days, Ross, they just want to get every ball and run every time. They won't stop.
I'm not sure that was the wisest decision, but interesting now to see if Mercury Bay can...
well taken up the front there by, of course, Tyrese Meld. Yeah, picking up here, they're going to move it out. They've got no choice but to spread it out there as well. And good run, well done. That's a good try there to the number 20, Kevin Shue, who's come onto the field. Very strong, powerful run there as well. And the number 8 for Waihi will be kind of thinking to himself, why don't I just push it down, mate? But Kevin Shue, strong little runner, solid little nuggety runner, gets through for a try, well-deserved try. Well, 26 conversion to come, and you would guess young Colville Green will put this one down the middle with the wind behind him. As we look over on the other side, the Para College team, the first team, warming up as well, building up for their final of that game at 1:45 up against Hauraki Plains College. Hauraki Plains College has been very strong in the first 15 competition throughout the season, but a good final to be live streamed at 1:45. Well done, Colville. Straight through the middle, mate, and they will bring the scoreline 14-26 here in Waihi with this final between Waihi and Mercury Bay.
Waihi got his 26, Mercury Bay 14.
That wouldn't be the wisest decision I've ever seen by a player. What's called a coach killer, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a coach killer. Hell yeah.
He just needed to force the ball, and but chose not to. I think he just lost his way where he was on the field, but closes the game up.
Yep. Looks like he ran back to halfway as Max Baker kicked it, but looking at the number 8, looks like he's been apologising to a 10. This Mercury Bay team, look at that pickup, ran straight back in and bounced off the number 6. They've kind of grown another leg, have the boys in blue and getting more hungrier. And another player's come on as well. Look at that little jinky step there, and he's got a few moves going on there with his steps, and there we go, lost it. Has the Culver Green, the fullback. But we have a new player come out there for Mercury Bay, the number 22, which is Bill Leaper, who showed a few little step moves there as well. He'll be in the back line, I'm guessing somewhere up front there, or moving out to the centre. He is going to the centre, so to the Leaper whānau. Yeah, Bill's out there now, getting ready to play in this final in the second half. Well, the back line move for Waihi, they call him exit. We'll have to see what this brings. There's Ainsley feeds the scrum. Big strong scrum by Mercury Bay, picking up, there it is. That's your exit, 8, pick up and go with it. And now he's got to get it back there, and going over the top there is another player out to number 12, to Jackson Walker. Straight up the middle he wants to go. Ainsley feeds out to Baker, free now to the prop Joseph Frew, who just bounces a 1 and comes down, gets tackled down to the ground, settles us down, and a penalty.
Yeah, you got to release the tacklers, got to release, and didn't do that time.
And looking at that, I'm thinking Mercury Bay must be back to a full squad. Here they are, back to a full 15 with one player in the bin just before halftime earlier. Ainsley flicks us out to Baker, let's run, and that was a bad mistake there. Tyler Thompson took his eye off the ball there, and bit slow and no impact to hit that ball, young Tyler Thompson. He'll be gutted with that. Need to lift yourselves up there, does Waihi, as there we go. The wing has gone into lock. There's the number 14 of Dominic Feltier. So that means number 4 standing out there on the wing now. So a couple of position changes. No major changes in the Waihi team. I don't think they got any subs.
No, they've run out of subs, I think.
Oh, it looks like the coaching or management staff wanted to put some boots on Ross and go and have a game. They're doing it tough as the home team of Waihi on their home paddock, you know, doing it with just the 15, and they'll do well because the score line's only 12 in it, 14-26.
Yep.
25 minutes ago in this final is beaten now by the first 5. Jacob Mikowski's gone into halfback there. A good little jinky run there by the number 6 who was in the backline, Kaya Fordman for Mercury Bay. I think there's a knock on there. I wonder if the sideline ref or someone saw that. I'm not too sure if they did, but I'm pretty sure there was a knock on there at the half by the come on player number 19, Jack Williams. For Mercury Bay, but while he have it in hand, Max Baker wants to fill this out. Let's get it out to Aaron Barlow, running strong, but might be uplifted there as well. This will be a penalty. And he's going to have a talk.
You're going to have a talk?
Yep. Come here, mate.
The big fella's got a sore hip.
Yeah, that's the captain too. I'm thinking he's speaking to young Brody Springer.
This game's on a knife edge, isn't it? Waihi have got a good lead, but you know, they're going to have to dig deep here to maintain the lead. Mercury Bay have just got to cut out some of these silly mistakes because penalties are costing them pretty expensively in field position as well as points. So every little break helps the Waihi cause. They're down on numbers. 4 apparently got injured during the week at training. So they're a little bit down on numbers, so it's a very close game.
Here we go, tapped by young Keith Ainsley. There he goes, out to the back line. Max Baker gets it. Let's move it out there to the number 8 of Harper Crawford, and he's lost it.
Led with the ball, didn't he, Rino?
Yeah,
instead of leading with the shoulder, led with the ball.
Killer, and here's this real fast winger for Mercury Bay. He got a try earlier. Riley Jackman running out to the middle with the headgear on. He's got no fear, he just wants to carry on, and that was off the feet, yeah, like you called it, Ross, but referee didn't see. Keep going there, Mr. Aaron Miller, controlling the game there as well, and just giving a few words earlier on in the piece to the Mercury Bay captain of discipline.
Big blind side here. Mr. Alrighty, you need to come up, Hiliati. Come up, mate. Make them tackle you. Bring this fellow across.
Yeah, I'd love to see this Hiliati kid run into. He looks like
He's a good boy.
young boy with a lot of speed and strength and power. I wish he would just run around into the back line, bring in the extra overlap and create something out there, and be good to see him in space, see what he can do.
Yeah,
Be very quiet.
Izzy Tyler, he's a good boy. He's got good hands, good speed.
There he goes.
He just took himself out of the play there by drifting back too far, but he's up there. We'll be seeing him hit the ruck.
Well done, Tyler Thompson. Off by AC Baker, gets the ball now. Let's
Go
flicker
wide.
wider. They're going to go wider. Rupiha's going to run this. Oh, I didn't know. Misplay of the pass. Just not well directed, but anyway, picked up by Waihi. Good little run there. Setting things up into the middle is the hooker, Ashton Mathers. Ainsley flicks it out to Baker. Rupiha runs it straight back at them in the middle there as well. Being well contained for a little bit there. Baker gets it out there to the little fullback who's right out there, Will Baker. Great run there. Let's get it out to the prop. Become winger now all of a sudden. And Mercury Bay have the turnover here as well. Line out time. Time for a rest and a bit of a line out. Good on you, Waihi. Doing well considering you got no reserves to come on from the bench, and you're going well in the 48 minute on your home turf.
Very versatile, both these teams, aren't they? There's forwards going in the backs and backs going in the forwards, and they're chucking it around. It's good to see.
Yeah, good to see these young guys run around. Rupiha feeds it out to the number 6 who's come into the back line there of Tyler Thompson.
No,
But they get about Ainsley flicks it out. Baker decides to give it a kick and a little kick down there. Let's get down there. Let's make this fullback Hovell Green get it, but a penalty is coming up for Waihi.
He must have heard the call because there's not a lot of chases happening there, but good option. Back into the corner here, I would say. Hey?
Yeah. Well, Baker's got the ball here. It's going to be a kick here. If Ainsley had the ball, yeah, we knew what was going to happen. But now Baker says, look, we're going into the wind, mate. Let's kick it down into their corner. Let's have a line out and let's see what we can do with the ball from here.
Yeah, the traditional forwards would have caught the line out,
Yep.
big rolling ball into the corner. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know.
I think if they play it right and kick it, Ross, in this second half, good the big boys who have been playing the whole game, a bit of a rest and a walk in that, it should work out in favour for them.
I'm sure the number 8 will get this ball.
Yeah, CJ Smith gets ready to throw it in there, and right there, you called it right, mate. Harper Crawford, a good little tap on there. But the ball's gone a bit astray along the ground there and picked up by Mercury Bay as well.
Crawfords are a well-known family, rugby family here in Waihi.
Here we go, ball in here. Oh, did he tap that on? Was he going for the intercept? But they carried on, a little tap. And here we go, here comes Colville Green showing his speed. Well controlled there by the winger there for Mercury Bay Riley Jackman as well.
Beautiful steal.
Well steal, well done. There goes the number 7 there, Savant Selwyn. He deserves to keep running, mate. You're down well at the pick up there. Oh, might be a bit high. Is the ref going to call that? He did see it by, unfortunately, head eye by the captain, CJ Smith on that, and he saw it. He knew it, CJ, acknowledged it. Just one of those things, and kick downfield, I would guess. Now the wind's east a little for Mercury Bay. They would have liked to have been a bit more stronger.
It's very tropical at the moment. The
mate,
sun's
you're
coming
telling
out.
me.
I'll have to take some of my layers off. I've got several coats on.
Catch that, Ross. Oh.
No,
There we
really
go.
took us out here.
He took the commentary team out.
Some of the Waihi boys are gasping for a bit of air, but they've done well. No reserves to call on, and Mercury Bay seem to be energised a little bit, Rino.
I'd say so. They're looking like it. Yeah, I think they most really realised too that Waihi hasn't got anyone to roll it from the bench, so they are doing it tough. Like you say, Ross, the winger's actually gone out there now. We see young Dominic Valtier rolled out to the number 19 who's come on there. That's Jack Williams playing a half for Mercury Bay, moving across the back line. The centre taking it up there as well. Oh, good little shot there by the number 8, Harper Crawford. Get the bit of shoulder in that one, mate. Take that. The number 21 was Jacob Corley.
Come back, get on side, you fellas.
He's seen it too. I thought he saw the little shoulder hit there as well. That's a yellow card. Had to, yeah.
unfortunate there because he's been playing well.
He has played a good
Crawford.
game, has Crawford, and
It'll be
yeah,
a big miss. They'll have to work really hard now. Man down.
yeah. And when he comes back in, they'll have 8 minutes of the game to play. So this will be the advantage of Mercury Bay, but they've got the win with them as well. They're going to tap and run, and they need to score next if they want to keep in the game. Getting it out to their number 7, Tyrese Meld, who's been running strong
Great
all day.
tackle.
Number 19, the halfback that's come on as well, picked up there, and looking at Kaya Fordman, who's running strong. Number 7, the Meld. This is going to be an interesting one. Does Kalamaropiha miss him? So that is a good try. He had a good build up to that in that earlier phase. Was Tyrese Meld. Deserves a try. He's been playing good all game, and this could be the comeback like we saw in the previous game.
Well, I would imagine so. They've got a man advantage, and they've got a few reserves that have come on and made a significant difference to their running ability. But a great try. He didn't have a lot of room, broke a couple of tackles, and scored well right in the corner. So it'll be an interesting last 10 minutes, won't it?
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Look, it's only 7 points in this. With the conversion to come, Colville Green lands this. It'll be a very, very good game. Won't be much in it, but he's got the win. Will be interesting to see how this kick goes.
7 points. Why are you going to strike? Nope.
Not quite. Struck well, but just didn't have the right direction there, did the young Colville Green. So still stands at a 7-point scoreline, 19-26, 16 minutes to go in this final.
Mercury Bay 19.
Both teams playing to uplift the Passey Cup. Is Mercury Bay and the Waihi. We still got the Colts Cup final to come. They're kicking off at 1:45 this afternoon here in Waihi. As we get under play, and Max Baker rolling up, just taking his time to give his team a bit more time to get the suck the big ones in, because they're going to be doing it tough for the next 40 minutes with a player down in the sin bin. Earlier on with a shoulder infringement, Harper Crawford got himself 10 minutes in the bin, and a good run back there by the Mercury Bay team right back to the halfway. So these reserves rolling on for the Mercury Bay team are showing a bit of difference there, and lost there too by the new halfback out there, Jack Williams.
Yeah, and you got to,
Mercury Bay.
Reno, you got to give Mercury Bay a lot of credit here. They've done it tough for the first half, and now they're slowly building into the game. Confidence is starting to rise, and I can see that if why he don't do some tackling here, the Mercury Bay backs and the bigger forwards are running quite hard and straight and busting those first tackles. So Mercury Bay have paced themselves well, and they've got a strong wind behind their backs. So look to build and close out this game. 7 points is not much in this win.
No, not much at all, especially at this young age of playing finals footy in the secondary school finals. Ainsley picks it up, gets it out to Baker. Is he going to use the back line? Is he going to run? He's going to run to Kalamaropiha, but the ball gets left behind by Ropiha out to Hiliati. Knock on, as the ref sees it as well. Just kind of losing their way and direction at the moment. It's a young Waihi team down with one player in the bin, and look, no subs. They're doing it tough. It's going to be tough for the next 15 minutes or so. They want to do it for their home fans that have turned out, who are all behind us, all around us actually, outside of the barrier fence because of the level 2 situation. It's finals footy day here in Waihi at the Waihi Athletic and Rugby Park, and we still have the big game to come in the Colton Cup. But we've been here before a few weeks back with the Thames Valley Club Rugby Finals. It is the big scrum, gets pushed on by Waihi. Ainsley picks it up out to Baker, who wants to move this out wide to Ropiha, who hasn't been running this strong. They've contained him very well, and well done again. He's been contained well. Let's see how the the lock become winger. It's a little fullback. Well done, little man. And he got picked up like a little rag doll and thrown to the ground, but he played the ball back correctly. Ainsley picks up to Baker. Baker's going to run back the other side and flick it on out to Jackson Walker, but he's going to go out. Losing directions, but penalty. They're lucky to get a penalty, but they're just losing their way is why here. It's like they know they're 7 points in front, Ross. They don't want to try and maintain that lead. They've got to play.
No, they've got to play to win it, and,
Yeah.
and my advice to them would be to go down the tram lines, keep it close, because the tram line in this situation, the outside is your safety margin. They're going to get exposed if they try and move it too much out wide and they're down a man. Mercury Bay are squeezing the centres, running in from the outside in on their tackle defence. So interesting to see the options here.
Right, Max Baker feeds it out there to the number 7, Savant Selwyn, who wants to move it across to the little fullback, Will Baker, who's running strong for a little man. Is good on him being out there at fullback, and picked up by Ainsley Baker. Moving out to Joseph Frew, who's going to run strong to kind of settle things down. Ainsley will pick up, go out to Baker again. Let's move it out to Rupiha, trying to run him, but a well-contained tackle there by Tyrese Meld. He scored earlier, and it's a penalty. Just little things. Coach killers are coming into the game. The coach will be doing his head in. Look at that, not even awake. And well done to this try scorer, Tyrese Mel. He's on form in the second. Now keep running, mate. Keep running to deserve a try. Well picked up there. Number 8's got it now. I'm moving out to the 21 of Jacob Corley, who wants to settle things down here. Ball in hand is the call from the Mercury Bay boys here as well. The controlling ball. Let's go one off. Picked up there, and they're getting closer to the line. And a penalty. And the sideline says, thank you. Well done. Thank you. We're in.
Great run from number 7, wasn't it, the headgear. Waihi, he's been playing well all game, but he certainly took the gap and put on the afterburners and threatened the line with a great run, 20-30 metre run down the touchline here.
And look at that, there they go again, running it out and giving it up to Aaron Barlow to make the big
very
yards.
Good ground
good
at
yards. Nearly the 22.
Yeah. I think they need to get out of their zone, but you know, they've done it
great
all
pass.
day.
Rupiha's got ball in hand. Now he's going to try and run back and offload to the captain, CJ. Out to their number 6 of Tyler Thompson. The big boy's on the ground. He's injured here as Barlow. They're thinking, mate, we don't need you off the field. We're down to 1 player as it is on the sin bin. Just go, right call here, right call. Let's go. Is the ball going to bounce kindly for the number 21? It does for Jacob Corley, who sets it up to an outstanding run earlier by Tyrese Meld. He wants to get it back, and it's a penalty.
No point in speeding it up, is there? I think Waihi are getting a little frustrated. They don't need to speed the game up. They just need to slow it down, take time out of the clock, and just play their structured game, which is set it up both sides of the ruck and then go wide. They're just panicking a little bit.
Ashton Mathers, and it's a penalty. I'm thinking when you like that, the sideline, I don't know why not going for sideline to give the boys a rest and kill some time for their player in the sin bin, and they wouldn't have been in the predicament now. They're on defence now. Look, so Waihi are doing it tough. They're already doing it tough with only 14 players, no subs, and well done to Mercury Bay. They're taking their opportunities, and they're on the front foot here in the 22 of Waihi with only 7 points in it. They're in the 60th minute. We've got 10 minutes to go in this game, in this final, playing for the Passey Cup for the Under 15 Championship.
Waihi are only putting 4 there's another one coming in, but they've stacked their back line a little bit, taken a forward out to encourage a bit of backline defence here. Inside the 22, inside the red zone, uncontested jump. Good work by the big fella coming through. Mercury Bay have got to clear this.
Yeah, Barlow, well
they've
done.
lost it. Oh, gee. That was a bit
well, I thought it was a bit tough, but he done well there. Did Aaron Barlow to get in amongst it to try and get the ball back for his teammates. The captain has it now, Brody Springer. He's going to tap it, want to get it out wide. They want to get this out wide, out to Kaio Fordman, flicking it out to their faster winger, Riley Jackman, who throws it out again. Might have gone forward there as well. I reckon it'll be for Bill Leaper. Try to get it, but the referee's played him. Yeah, it's gone forward.
Yeah, they just need to move that ball across. Big numbers on the outside there, Mercury Bay. Didn't see the gaps or didn't hear the call and didn't move the ball, but they had a big overlap there. But unfortunately, the ball went forward in the tackle. Player from Mercury Bay chose to take the tackle instead of just moving it on through the hands, and the ball went forward. So Waihi get a bit of a reprieve there, Reno.
Yeah.
9 minutes or 9.5 minutes to go in this game. Very close. The Waihi parents are getting a little nervous.
Yeah.
Deep inside their 22.
Well fed in there by young Ainsley.
Number 8's
Picked
gonna
up
have a
by
run.
the number 6 is
Oh,
going
number
with
6.
it. Yeah, the number
Ooh, good
6
speed.
of Tyler Thompson. He wants to run it out of the end zone, so he wants to get it up there. Ainsley picks it up. Let's feed it back to Baker, who gets it out to. He's back up on his feet. They're running strong. He's not giving up. It's Aaron Barlow. He's doing well.
Had a good game, hasn't he,
Ainsley,
really,
yep.
for a big fella. He's taking
Baker
the ball up.
flicking out wide there to the fullback, the other little Baker, then out to the winger. If he had a boot on him, he would have actually kicked that off his right foot, but not to be.
No.
Knock on.
That's better, thank you.
Knock on by Mercury Bay there. Alright, just making a call here too. Quinn Gibson's actually come on to the team. Quinn Gibson's come on and has, here he comes, the number 8, so they're back to their full steam. Harper Crawford's back on the field.
He'll make a big difference too.
Yeah.
He adds a bit of go forward. So both these teams are a little bit on edge at the moment, aren't they, Reno? 8 minutes to go, and 7.5 minutes to go, and it's very close. I think the number 8 for Waihi will want to make up for his mistake.
Yep.
And hopefully he will add a bit of go forward for them. But at the moment, it's a very even contest. Mercury Bay have had a couple of chances, not executed very well at all. They obviously want to take contact and try and pass into the contact zone. It's an important scrum.
There we go, Keith Ainsley getting ready to put in there as well, and let's turn. Let's do this again. The ref says let's blow it up. Let's do it again, and there's not the right structure in the front
No,
of
the
this
front
forward
row
pack. The
feet
front
were-
row's up, yeah, and everything.
No, the feet positioning of our props for the Waihi time wasn't good that time.
No.
And Mercury Bay got the weight on. Big important scrum and a big time for Waihi here. Mercury Bay can sniff a try.
Alright, 6.5 minutes ago here in this final for the Passey Cup between Waihi as they fed it in. Keith Ainsley picks it up. There goes the number 8 making up for the time. He should be fresh. He's had 10 minutes in the bin. Does Ainsley get it back nice and clean out to Baker, who this time kicks it down the field. Max says let's chase the ball. Let's go and play down in their territory. Colville Green runs it back to the halfway for Mercury Bay. It's his pick up and play by the captain Brody Springer. Gets it over the halfway for the boys in blue. As they spread out wide there for Kyle Fordman, who's been running all day, has the number 6 for Mercury Bay. Back out to their fullback, moving it out across. They're going to keep going around. Well done, well intercepted and ripped away, and he's going to run away. Is the lock become winger going to get a good try? Not quite, not quite. The winger speed, that's why he's a lock. Well picked up there by, of course, Tyler Thompson.
This is where Waihi just have to be careful. Keep the structure.
Out to
set it
Frew.
up,
Frew's going to go and set this up. He wants to go
need
forward, make some
support,
yards.
Place it
Yep, plays it back, rolls it back, flicks it back. Baker's going to come back on.
down the tram lines.
Here he goes, running back. He's gone a bit slow. Got support. He does have support. Picked up by the number 7, Savant Selwyn, who's making more yards. Trying to get a back line set up here because Ainsley wants to get it out to Baker. He wants to spread it out wide to Jackson Walker, who wants to run up to the middle but got himself isolated, I would guess. Yes, and well picked up there by, of course, the number 22, Bill Leaper. And look at the wide back line out there. They get this out wide, they'll be running to the other end of the field, and that's a good run there by Jacob Corley for Mercury Bay. They are not giving up in the dying minutes of this final. They're going to spread out wide. They know they've got it out wide and look out to the winger. And the covering defence is Max Baker going to get across. Oh, they've missed tackles. He's made a real good return there. He's been outstanding, has Kevin Shue, since he's been on for Mercury Bay. That is a good return run there. They've got it out wide and it's a penalty. And Waihi will be thinking, well, how did we get out of that one?
Oh, dear me.
Kevin Shue, what a good run there. And Max Baker has tapped to run this off. No support around him at all. If Mercury Bay gets this back, it's another penalty.
I think Waihi just need to control the pace of the game here.
Yeah.
Quick tap from your goal line's all very fine, but if you go into contact and nobody there to support you, very lucky to get away with that. And
it's another tap.
They're
It's
going to have another
tap.
It's sort of one-off stuff.
And that tackle, you know, you deserve to get smashed like that, mate. If you're going to run up front. Your number 8's out there, and here he goes, Harper Crawford. He's going to kind of make up for his time. He's trying
I'll tell
to
you
get
what,
his
he's
team.
done very well there.
Yeah.
He took the tackle, unfortunately.
Oh, well, here we go. Mercury Bay. I very much doubt they will. Oh, discipline. the captain taps it. Springer wants us to run. They're going to keep running it wide here. The fullback has come into the play. Here's Colville Green. Mercury Bay just going to keep running and running and running. Ain't going to give up with 3.5 minutes to go. Big defence.
Big overlap here.
There's Tyrese Meld, who's been strong in the second half, scored a try earlier as well. And look at the overlap. You get it out wide, you spin it out wide, you're going to go in here, mate. And there it is. Jackson, Jamie Stevenson. It had to come, Ross. We called it.
Yeah, they did that very well, Mercury Bay. I think you know, they had the overlap out wide and they used that back line overlap, but you know, you've got to just query some of the discipline around the tap and go there from Waihi inside the 22. They needed just to slow it down, cake the touch line, and they didn't. They tapped and go, lost the ball, and then Mercury Bay have made them pay, and it's very, very close now.
Yep, conversion to come. The pressure's on young Colville Green, the fullback. He gets this. We go into a 26-all ball game here as well. There is rulings around if it is a draw on how they're going to work this. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. I have seen it on the Thames Valley Facebook page. I know Caitlin Russell posted it all up. So at the first moment, with the
you've got to get the kick over,
yeah.
But he's been kicking well and he's a good, well-balanced player. He'll be very confident. It's not far out, so let's wish him all the best. Number 15. Hush falls over the ground. Ooh, and he's got it.
Well done. Look at the crowd jumping up. It is 26 all. I tell you what, these finals in rugby have been two outstanding games.
Just a reminder, folks, if the game wins on time, the title is shared, and the team that won the first round will go to total next weekend.
So there we go, that's how it's going to work. So if the title is 26 all as it currently stands with 1 minute 20 to go, they will share their title, the Passey Cup.
Aye.
But the team with the most points and the winners of the first round, which we understand will be Mercury Bay, they will be going to the tournament in Taupo.
Very, very good game from both these teams. A minute to go.
Well taken there by Callum Haropiha from the kickoff for Baker. Looks like they want to pick the energy up here. Waihi, they need to score. They want to win this out to their little fullback, little Baker, who wants to get it out to. I'd love to see Hiliati get into this, but I know you got to head off, Ross.
Yeah,
go do your presentation and get things all sorted. Big run there by, of course, Mathers, the hooker for Waihi. 26 all, and you would think it's a game of two halves. Mercury Bay have definitely come back in the second half, but a penalty for Waihi. Are they going to tap here as they have been throughout today's game in the final, or are they going to kick to the corner? They're going to run it. Mathers is going to run straight, and that is the first tackle beaten. Bill Leaper there in the tackle, so Waihi want to run this. They'll be spreading it out wide, I would guess, but there's a good structure of the backline for Mercury Bay, and a good tackle there made on the number 6 Tyler Thompson, picked up by Max Baker, but ball lost forward. Max Baker thought he was going to be the hero for Waihi, but not to be. This will be a scrum, and it is 17 minutes, so 26 all. Mercury Bay were the winners from the first round, and they will carry on through to the big tournament in Taupo. But here today, the trophy, the Passey Cup, will be shared between Waihi and Mercury Bay if the game comes to a standstill at 26 all. So there is a shared trophy. The Passey trophy will be shared between the two schools, but the team that won the first round, Mercury Bay, will go to the tournament in Taupo. It's a big scrum too, and it's an early push by Waihi. Referee has picked that up, so early push by Waihi there, and Tyrese Meld, he's had an outstanding game for them in the second half for Mercury Bay. Will tap this, I would guess, and what do? They run it, or do they just kick it out? They're going to run it out, as they have been, these young teams running out all day long. To just keep running and running. The captain, Brody Springer, taking control there as well, as he has been as a captain for the team. Look, they're going to hold and move. They want to hold and move is the call. And the number 17 there is Dave McKeegan, who has the ball with the headgear on, who settled it down here. And it's a penalty to Mercury Bay. Discipline by Waihi is much needed. They want to keep it at 26 all. Do they kick down into the corner? Or nope, they're tapped and gone. They're out. They're going to run it out wide. They still want to get out wide. Look, the Bill Leaper has got the good little feet going on there as well. The crowd is roaring for Mercury Bay to keep running and keep running. We have Jacob Corley holding the ball in control there as well. Over the top is the number 2 Mathers. Well done. That is well done by Ashton Mathers. Oh, really? He done a good job there, was the hooker for Waihi, Ashton Mathers. And there's 1 minute to go, so 1 minute of play. 1 exact minute of play to go in this final. So the time is counting down. It's in the referee's hand. 1 minute to go now, and we'll see what happens. Whether it stands at 26 all, the Passey Cup will be shared, but Mercury Bay will get the honours to go and represent it at the tournament next weekend in Taupo. To be fed by Mercury Bay halfback number 19, Jack Williams. Just getting the scrum under control there is the referee, Aaron Miller. And it's early push. Waihi gets a free kick here. What they're going to do, tapped by Ainsley. He's tapped it, you can tackle him. He's going to, oh no, it doesn't make it, oh. Well, that is a ending that come to a bit of a standstill. Strange ending, but well deserved by both teams. 26 all. Well done. That is the final result in the final of the Passey Cup. So shared between Mercury Bay and Waihi College, both under 15s. Waihi College doing it tough with no subs on the side. They're down to their main 15. You could see the reserve players coming on, putting a lot of injection into Mercury Bay as well. Playing outstanding. So some talented players out there, well refereed by the young man Aaron Miller. So discussion going on here. Two teams are in the huddle. Yeah, 15 all, 26 all, so shared. It is shared. It is a shared trophy. Looking like the referees and the referee and the ARs are having a bit of chat, shake hands of all. Well done to the referees. Look, they're all, look at these guys. They just hugging each other, mate. They've had a good battle out there in this final. Bev, it's been a good game.
It's been a great game, mate, and probably one that deserved to be shared.
Yeah.
It was quite a bizarre game in some ways and ended very bizarrely. But Culture Cup coming up, mate, that's going to be a great game, I reckon.
Yeah, this is the first 15 team. Hauraki Plains College have been quite a strong team throughout the season. Poto College will come to play. We're going to take a bit of a wrap and we'll come back in a few minutes and we'll bring you the team announcements for the big Culture Cup. 1:45, we are back live. We're going to hand it over to Ross Cooper, who will be down there doing the presentation with Marcus Howie. But well done, 26 all, and I'll be back very, very soon. Thanks, Bevin.